You don't even know what the thing is yet. Exactly. How big it can get, how far it can go. This is no time to take your chips down. $1 million isn't cool. You know what's cool? You.
There are 86,400 seconds in a day. Let's not waste another second. Welcome to the No Advice Needed podcast. I'm your host, John Joshua. 2 first names, no middle name. I rarely take the middle ground on anything. That's why I'm good at consulting. This episode is brought to you by Tryconsultingsolutions. We know, we get it, we respect it. When it comes to your life, there is no advice needed, but just in case, tryconsultingsolutions.com. Book a session today. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Like, share, comment. Episode 1, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Imagine you're on the TV show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? This show was created by ABC Network in 1999. It lasted 17 seasons. There was a total of 388 episodes. Out of 388 episodes, guess how many people became millionaires? Only 12 people became millionaires out of 388 episodes. Imagine if the show was still around and you were a contestant on the show and you won. On this podcast, the goal is for you to always win. Every episode is created for you to win. Anytime there's a win, we are going to celebrate. Our celebrations look and sound like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's just got that Miami feel to it. Something to get excited about a little bit. And then the breakdown comes. Like, today's show is like the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire show. Today, I have $1 million question for you. If you answer this correctly, you can be a millionaire. Are you ready? The $1 million question is, do you want to be a billionaire? I'm serious. Do you want to be a billionaire? Just think about it.
Oh, this is no time to take your chips down. $1 million isn't cool. You know what's cool? You.
$1 billion. That shut everybody up.
Maybe you need a lifeline while you think about it. Lifelines would be used on that show if the contestant didn't know or wasn't sure about the answer. They would get 3 lifelines. One of the best lifelines to use was the call a friend lifeline. The call a friend lifeline I would consider that to be something like, consulting. The No Advice Needed podcast is one of your lifelines. The upcoming podcast, Therapy Mom and Sergeant Dad, will be another one of your lifelines. Try Consulting Solutions is your 3rd lifeline. Time will show that these lifelines will be beneficial to you. Let me be that lifeline for you today. Let me give you a free consultation right now. Before we answer the do you want to be a millionaire question, let's get some more information. When starting a podcast, it's up to the creator, me, to answer these 4 questions for the audience, you. These are the questions that you should be asking. Who is this guy? Why is he qualified to talk to me? Why does he need me? And what do I get? Question 1, who is this guy? The simple answer is, I'm already a billionaire. I'm a billionaire. I am a billionaire. Me saying this is not a trick. This is not a delusion. This is not hyperbolic spiritual philosophies. This is not manifestation. What is that? Me and my wife, Tasha, who you will eventually meet, we are billionaires. What makes us billionaires? We'll get to that. Question 2, why is he qualified to talk to me? I'm qualified because my life is filled with accomplishments. These are the type of accomplishments that could have never been achieved by common people. I have an uncommon way of humbly learning, researching, planning, executing, and teaching for the purposes of helping others. I have an uncommon way of investing in and divesting from good and bad people and or good or bad situations. I'm a billionaire for a reason. I remember all the steps it took for me to become a billionaire. I want to consult you on how you could be a billionaire. Emphasis on the word how. On this show, we talk about the how.
Dear God, can you take me away? Take me away. Take me away. Take me away. Can I go to heaven in a starship? Can I go to heaven in a starship? Can I? Now, this is a story all about how.
This is a podcast all about how. How is an important question to answer if you are truly seeking a lasting resolution. I hate it when people only point out the problems and have no solution on how to fix them. Oh, how charismatic are they who create clever modern ways to push their brands and sell their products. It yields lackluster results. They fake sincerity with words, and I prove my sincerity through actions. I want to help you fix things in your life so you too can become a billionaire. Question 3, why does he need me? That's a big question. I need you. I do. I need you to prove me right. I need you to be proof that the try-consulting methods yield positive results. This is not a money grab. I already have money. Last year, I quit my career that I could have successfully retired from. I started this business. I'm writing. I'm creating books. I'm creating training courses because I can't keep what I have inside me bottled up. I have to share, not just share. I have to show you how to use what I'm sharing. I need you to prove me right. Question number 4, what do I get out of this? Well, let's talk about you, the audience. Who are you? The demographics for the show is pretty ambitious. The show is for 20-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 60-year-olds, Generation Z, the millennial generation, Generation X. This show is for everybody who decides they want more out of life. Who are you? In my opinion, and in my experience and my research, people, you, me, we are made up of 10 dimensions, 10 aspects, and 3 modes. Don't worry, we'll have plenty of time throughout these episodes to unpack all of this. Who are you? Let's focus on the 10 aspects of who you are. You have a mental aspect. You have a physical aspect, a spiritual aspect, emotional, social, aspirational, financial, cultural, marital, and parental. On this podcast, we won't usually talk about the emotional, financial, parental, or marital aspects of your life. However, we will address those aspects in other shows. But the other 6 aspects of your life are fair game. So right now, let's do a quick life assessment. Let's rank every aspect of your life, 1 through 10. You can't use 7, but you can use 6.5. And no using a 0.5 on any other number, just 6. Scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible and 10 being perfect. Everything in between could be defined as pretty good, it's okay, not so good, could be better, it's on the decline, it sucks, it's unhealthy, it's toxic, or it's great, so on and so forth. Consider how you would rank yourself and how close family and friends would rank you, and then decide the true number. Here's an example of ranking the financial aspect of my life. I'm terrible with money. I have no problem making it. I just don't care about it enough. I hate couponing. I don't know or follow the price of gas, milk, or bread. I just buy it. I don't know why this is. It's not because I grew up with money. I didn't. Tasha, however, is a genius with money. It's only because of her that the financial aspect of our lives, my life, her life, is a 6.5. Okay, do we understand the ranking? Spiritual aspect. Whether you're a person of faith, a person of science, an atheist, everyone has a transcendent source, a moral code, an ethical code, even criminals. You live your life by certain kinds of rules. How is that going for you? Rank this aspect of your life. 1 being terrible and 10 being perfect. Disclaimer. I won't judge your spiritual beliefs. I am pro free will. I respect everyone's free will choice when it comes to their faith, their beliefs, things of that nature. Another disclaimer. I'm currently a cop. I've been a cop in California for 7 years, and I've worked for 2 different agencies. I do not speak on behalf of any cop or any agency. Shout out to the people I work with. David Watts, what up? I am a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Hoorah. I am no longer active duty. I was honorably discharged as a sergeant. I do not speak on behalf of any Marine or any military branch. Everything I say is me saying it. Final disclaimer. I understand being skeptical. I too am that way. Tryconsultingsolutions is not a network marketing, free enterprise, pyramid, Ponzi scheme kind of business. We are merely business and personal consultants. I'm not a life coach. If you call me maybe you make a mistake or something. I'll probably get offended if you call me that. No shade on life coaches. I'm a consultant. Let's keep going with the rankings. What do you rank the spiritual aspect of your life? I'm at an 8. Physical aspect. Speaking of being a cop, a while back I got into a foot pursuit. I ran a person down for a robbery in progress call. After catching and arresting the suspect, it turns out it was more petty theft than robbery. Running a person down is not easy. Anybody who is a cop definitely knows that. Keep in mind, I'm a grandpa. And given my age today is my birthday, I'm 42. 1, 2, 3. Hey. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, like, share, comment. What do you rank the physical aspect of your life? I'm at a 6.5. Social aspect. Are you an introvert? Extrovert, shy, outgoing, annoying? Are you a poser? Are you a troll? Clout chaser? Are you mean, too soft, enabler, pushover, bully, pure heart, friendly? Are you a pleasure to be around? In this aspect of my life, I'm at a 10. Right now, I'm on IG Live on my personal account. Anybody who disagrees with my ranking, let me know. I also want to know what you ranked yourself. Aspirational aspect. How productive are you? How successful are you? Do you set goals and achieve your goals? Are you successful in your career, your businesses? Are you successful in your philanthropic endeavors, hobbies, achievements? In that particular aspect, I'm at a 10. Cultural aspect, specifically regarding ethnicity. One definition of cultural is relating to the ideas, customs, and social behaviors of your ethnicity. For me personally, I'm at an 8. When we talk about culture, it's always going to be a sensitive and delicate topic. I know there are people that use the phrase, I don't see color. Okay, well, let's talk about that because your children will. The cultural aspect of your life is important for the purposes of establishing your self-identity. Do you agree or disagree? Hit me in the comments about this. What do you rank the cultural aspect of your life? Once again, I'm at an 8. Marital aspect. You don't have to be married to have a marital aspect of life. For the non-married person, the marital aspect of your life is based on your combined interactions with married and divorced people in your families or your social circles? What is your experience, your take, or opinion with a lifelong commitment to a significant other? How do you rank the marital aspect of your life? I'm at an 8. I be cupcaking a lot. I can admit that. Big facts. It's okay though. There's nothing wrong with cupcaking if it's the right person. What up, Tosh? Parental aspect. As a child to a parent or parent to a child or both, what is your experience, take, or opinion regarding the parental aspect of your life? My biological father has been homeless in Oakland for 30 years. It is a sad story. Here's a short version. I was born, he was around for a couple years, took a couple pictures, and he's been gone ever since for roughly 30 years as a transient on the street. I'm not sure if I'll ever go visit him again, but he's a part of my parental aspect. My brother, he went to go visit him. He spent a couple days with him when he was an adult. After my brother spent time with him, he changed his whole religion. So that side of that aspect of our lives, there's some struggle there. It definitely wasn't perfect. When it came to my stepdad and issues that I had with him, the best thing I could say about him is good try doesn't mean good job. I personally have mommy and daddy issues. I can admit that. But as a father to my 3 children, TJ, Tanel, Jordan, being a parent to them is so fulfilling. How do you rank the parental aspect of your life? I'm at a 6.5. The mental aspect, I'm at an 8. Emotional aspect, I've done therapy. I'm going to always do therapy. I have certain mentors that I've leaned on in the past and learned from. Shout out to Dr. Schmidt, who passed away years ago. He was my college professor, who I did some therapy with. How do you rank the emotional aspect of your life? I'm at an 8. Last one, financial aspect. I already did mine, but you go ahead and do yours. I'm at a 6.5. That is all 10 aspects, and we're done. Total up all your rankings. Out of 100, what is your total? Did anybody get 100? If you got 100, I'm a little worried because nobody's life is perfect. I'm at an 80.5. There is your ranking. That is who you are. I'm sure you've gone through a lot just to get where you are, and that's commendable. Okay, now that we know a little bit more about each other, let's revisit the 4th question. What do I get? So you as the audience, what do I get? On the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire show, during that time, $1 million seemed like a lot of money. If a person won and became a millionaire, they would have achieved financial fulfillment. The focus word of the day is fulfillment. Fulfillment means to achieve something desired, promised, or predicted. Another definition for fulfillment is a feeling of happiness and satisfaction. Think about how you ranked yourself. Are you truly happy in every aspect of your life? Are you truly satisfied in every aspect of your life? Think back on the 1 to 10 ranking scale. Now change it from 1 being terrible and 10 being perfect to 1 being unfulfillment and 10 being fulfillment. Think about your total ranking. The only goal is to help you achieve lasting fulfillment in some, if not all, aspects of your life. That is what you'll get from this podcast. 75 or higher means that you have fulfillment in most aspects of your life. You are probably happy and satisfied with your life. 69 or lower means that you have unfulfillment in various aspects of your life. You're not as happy, you're not as satisfied as you could be. Having fulfillment in all aspects of your life is what makes a person a billionaire. You can be a billionaire financially and simultaneously have unfulfillment in other aspects of your life. Money is nothing compared to peace, health, and time. Emphasis on peace. When your life is not peaceful, it affects your health. When your life is not healthy, you are wasting time. It's not that time is more valuable than money. It is peaceful, joyous, and happy times that are more valuable than money. What do I get by listening to this podcast? You get fulfillment. If you want fulfillment in all aspects of your life, if you want fulfillment in some aspects of your life, if you want fulfillment in just one aspect of your life, let us help you get there. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Forbes.com just put out its 2023 list of billionaires. Here's a summarized quote from the site. The party is over for many of the world's richest people. For the second straight year, both the number of billionaires around the globe has declined from 2,668 billionaires in 2022 to 2,640 billionaires in 2023. Also, this year, the total billionaires' wealth has dropped. It's down by 500 billion. The combined wealth of all the billionaires is $12.2 trillion. The turbulent times have hit both public and private markets. Turbulent times for billionaires. Let me think about that. That sounds crazy. You're probably thinking what I'm thinking. Boo-hoo for the billionaires that are no longer billionaires. They're only worth hundreds of millions of dollars now. Really sad. I actually had to look this up. There are 1,000 billions in $1 trillion, or 1,000,000 millions in $1 trillion. To give you more perspective, Jeff Bezos, CEO and founder of Amazon, is reportedly worth approximately $150 to $200 billion. That is insane to think about. He's got 200 Bs, bro. Just to have $1 billion, you have to have 1,000 millions. Let me repeat that. Just to have $1 billion, you have to have 1,000 millions. You're still not convinced that I'm a billionaire. Okay. You got me. Financially, I'm not a billionaire. I misspoke. I'm a humble billionaire. Tasha is a humble billionaire. So when I say that me and Tosh are humble billionaires, I'm saying that in the 10 aspects of our lives, we have had a combined of 1,000 million moments of love, 1,000 million moments of peace, 1,000 million moments of joy, of laughter, kisses, more than kisses, epic scenery, epic food, vacations, forgiveness, success, achievements, fun, honesty, adventure, spontaneity. For real, friends, family, good neighbors, good leaders, good mentors, etc. 1,000 million moments of those things. We've had that consistently in our lives. We've humbly had 1,000 million moments of fulfillment. Just thinking about this and saying it out loud makes my heart explode. There are people in this world, in your country, in your city, in your neighborhood, on your street, in your family, that have had 1,000 million moments of unfulfillment, 1,000 million moments of pain, depression, addiction, tears, heartbreak, suffering, chaos, loneliness, fear, trauma, drama, lies, secrets, scandals, jealousy, 1,000 million moments of suicidal thoughts. Just thinking about that and saying that makes my heart break. Are you one of those people? There are people that will listen to this podcast that will secretly or publicly agree that their life has a shortage of fulfillment. Out of the current 2,640 billionaires, if they took the same assessment that you just took regarding the 10 aspects of life, what would be their score? How do we fix this? This is a podcast all about how. Today, let's start with this. The final segment of this podcast is called Wrong Again. This is where I air out grievances and disagreements with popular, redundant, useless rhetoric that hinder people from achieving fulfillment in various aspects of their life. Yeah, it's not that bad. I talk to my kids about this statement all the time. The movie, it's not that bad. Food at a restaurant, it's not that bad. Your frenemy, your abusive parent, your toxic spouse, they're not that bad. Well, how about running a red light? Is that bad? Domestic abuse, it's not that bad. Lying, suffering, really, it's not that bad. And the list goes on. The phrase, it's not that bad, is fruit from the poisonous mindset tree. Shout out to lawyers and legal definitions. I'll say it again. The phrase, it's not that bad, is fruit from the poisonous mindset tree. If you live a it's not that bad kind of life, you will never know how to flourish in a it's just that good kind of life. I have that in every aspect of my life. It's just that good. I want you to have that. This podcast is about achieving fulfillment in 6 aspects of your life. This podcast is one of the components that Tryconsulting Solutions will be using to provide our clients with personal consulting. It's just my 2 cents, but it could be worth a humble billion. Until the next episode, be inspired to thrive. Sincerely, John Joshua. The next No Advice Needed episode will be released on April 25th.